How you doing? This is Brad Butler II. I need you guys to tune in to the Michael Finkley Show on Roku TV via the Greater Works Network, or you can jump on YouTube and catch us there. All right, see you guys later.
If I can make it through the night, just to see a brighter side, 'cause I've been working all my life just to make it. If I can make it through the night.
Hello everybody, welcome to my Show. So I must tell you this, ever since I turned 30 2 years ago, I have had an awakening every year about myself, learning more about myself, what I can tolerate, what things I cannot tolerate, people I can put up with, people I cannot put up with, increasing my circle just to include those people that will lift me up and I can do the same thing for them. So I am appreciative of my 30s thus far in life. When I talk to persons in their 20s, they're saying, oh, I don't want to turn 30. But as I tell them about my experiences thus far, they're like, okay, let's do it. Let's go for it. So my people that are 30 that are watching, what do you think? What kind of experiences have you experienced, right? I have been at my lowest since I turned 30, but I've had some hard, bright moments as well. Some good experiences, some awesome lessons, all about me. I remember one incident where God put a mirror to my face, literally, and allowed me to look at myself and things that I never recognized about myself that I was doing. Never knew. So what type of experiences have you had? Leave me some comments in below. Let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. Another cool show today, you guys. So I know that summer's almost over, but we still have a few weeks left. So let's add some reading to that, right? We have authors that have new publications. We have Jesse Cruz and also Willie C. So another great show, y'all. They're going to talk about their books, and you have to get them. I promise you have to get them. They're good. So back in a moment. Coming up, we chat with Willie C. Back in a moment. On the next, Michael Finkley. With her books, cosmetics line, and motivational speaking, she has been sweeping the teen nations. Essence Moore is with us as she talks to us about how she got started and her future plans. Next, Finkley. Monday.
She is flexible, and she is a multitasker. She is a wife, a mom. She is city councilwoman.
When I was growing up, Mom worked outside the house, and so my dad was an entrepreneur. I saw him leaving early in the morning or late at nights to go meet with clients, and he was always one who told me, if you show up on time, you're late.
I just admire how she's able to not only juggle the demands of her jobs, but keep her family really first.
The outstanding thing about the Isaac family is their noble contributions to improving the quality of life for our Colombians and people all over this state.
I, Tamika Isaac, do solemnly swear.
Discharge the duties thereof, so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations and best wishes.
I first ran because I saw a need, I saw a void that needed to be filled, a voice that wasn't there. And over the last several years, I feel like I've been able to be that voice.
So often as women in whatever spaces that we're in, we're often discounted because we're a mom or we're a wife or we have this career, and she's an everyday woman who shows women what excellence looks like.
She has walked the walk of being a small business person, of being a parent, of sending her kids to school.
Columbia is a great place, and we have done a lot in the last few years as far as law enforcement. But law enforcement can't do everything, nor should it do everything. We have to really expand upon the tools, technology, and community policing, investing in our communities so that law enforcement is a partner with our communities. Being a Columbia native, I've seen the way this city has grown. It's grown to the point that sometimes not everybody's been a part of that growth. I want to make sure that communities, specifically communities of color, make sure that they are part of Columbia's present and its future. I want to have a climate plan for this city that not only helps us be sustainable, but also helps provide opportunities for folks in the workforce. There are so many opportunities to take advantage of technology, green energy. I want to be the advocate for growing our city and being on the forefront, not just looking at what other cities are doing and following them, but being the leader.
If you don't have the right leadership, you're going to miss a lot of opportunities.
I think having a woman as mayor of the city of Columbia is long overdue.
I'm Tamika Isaac Devine, and I'm running for mayor of the city of Columbia.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. Now, our next guest, he is an entrepreneur. He's an author. He is my Mullins homeboy. Here is Willie C. Williams, and along with him is the editor of his awesome new publication, Angelina Phillips. Thank you all for being with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Like I was telling you before, anything that's happening in my hometown of Mullins, South Carolina, I have got to be a part of because, you know, it made us who we are today to give to the greater good. So thank you so much for contributing to that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So Willie, as you are in Mullins and living your best life and going along within your life, what were some of your major influences when it came to literature?
Well, it was started off as a young age. You know, I taught myself how to read. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people didn't know that I didn't know how to read till I was like in the 6th grade. Wow. And then so I just took the motivation and I started off with like AT, cat, and started, and that was my motivation to start, you know, just better myself with writing, reading. That's what it was. Simple, point blank.
Wow, self-made.
Right. Self-motivated.
I love it. And that's encouraging. That's definitely encouraging, especially to young Black males, because I was one of those persons as well, where when I was in grade school, I hated to read, I hated to write, but I ended up majoring in English and teaching for so many years. And I'm like, who does that? But definitely an encouragement and inspiration in itself. So let's dive into this awesome book right here.
Here we go then.
Right here, because I have my copy, solid, you know, I love it. Where did this idea come from?
Well, it came from it came from a lot of reading that I did. But my story is similar to a former guest you had, Lester Young, that he had on your show. So we was incarcerated together, and you know,
really,
yes.
Small.
It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of things you gonna learn today on this interview. So,
wow.
So I was incarcerated for a long time, and during that time, I got a little trouble inside the system. So they put me in consolidated confinement for 6 months. So I had 23 hours a day for 6 months. So that's how I came up with the book, because I had time to do the book. I couldn't go nowhere for 23 hours a day. So instead of going crazy, I just started writing. I came up with characters and ended up with 2 books in 6 months.
Wow. You had the time and you used it wisely. So Angelina, when you were assisting in the process, what did that look like for you all collectively?
Well, initially I read it and it was just like in a notebook, you know, handwritten. And I said, I think you should let me type it and, you know, get it out there to the world. It's a good book. So I think like last December, you know, he gave it to me and I started typing it. And then after a while, you know, we started talking about like, we're going to really put this on Amazon, get it out there. And then one thing just kind of led to another.
Gotcha. And I've seen you all on social media as you're just giving it to the world, telling the world about this particular book. I love it.
Right.
And so the world needs to know, is this real? Is it fiction, nonfiction? What is it about? Give us a brief synopsis of what this book is about.
Okay. It's not real. It's made up. I'm saying it's about 6 best friends in Mullen, South Carolina, growing up, going out into the world and becoming famous and coming back to the small city of Mullen and putting us on the map like me and you trying to do.
Trying our best.
So, I mentioned it's like instead of like the McDowell thing, like McDonald's that I use like that. I switched a lot of things up in it. Mm-hmm. So instead of like the Heisman Trophy, I got the Gerald's Trophy.
Uh-huh.
So for Mark Gerald, so things like that. So like instead of we got a club in Mullen called BJ's. So I changed that to JJ's. So stuff like that around town. I got Mullins, I got 76 in there, East End Street, stuff, areas in Mullins I put in there.
Putting Mullins on the map.
Trying to do
Mullins
it.
on the map. Come on. Come on. Great things come from Mullins.
Right.
Come on.
Mullins on the map.
Right.
I love it. So you're actually doing your book tour right now. How's that going?
It's going good. It's going very, very good. So I think we got Charlotte on the 20-something. No.
It's in August.
Oh, we got August. We got Charlotte in August. We come down to the October. We're gonna do the alumni for Mullins. Mm-hmm. And then we're gonna be down on Myrtle Beach. We're gonna be in Myrtle Beach September. Waka Flocka.
Come on. Yes.
Yeah, so we're gonna be Waka Flocka, yeah.
That is amazing. Y'all are doing it up. So when reading this book, and I love to hear from both of you, in reading this book, what do you want your readers to get from it?
Well, I think the goal, the capture, the bring home for me is anybody can do anything. So no matter where you're from, what you got going on, I think at the end of the day, you put your mind to it, anybody can do it.
Anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Will, you want to add something to that?
Yeah, so my take on it is I don't want to be no role model. I just want to be like inspire people that, like she said, if you put your mind to it, you can do anything you want to do. My motto is can't stop, won't stop.
Right.
So if you can do it, if I can do 17 years in prison, a person can, do what they want to do. Mm-hmm. That's why I want to do. The book is educational, the book is funny, the book is entertaining, the book is sexual, the book is, it's for mature audiences. You got to be 18 years older for this one right here, man.
Yeah.
I know. It made me blush. I'm like, good Lord, and I'm dark. I love it.
Right. So that's some of the things I wanted out of it too. I wanted those reactions out of it too. So I got all type of reactions from the book. I got all, blush, like you say. I got all type of.
Yeah.
I got one girl was looking at the book and looking at my face on Facebook and looking at the book and looking at my face, and they were like, "Wow, did he really read this?" So did I really write this? So yeah, I wrote it.
Oh wow! So in the future, the book is doing well. You're touring. People know about it. Will there be more publications from Willie?
So we
absolutely.
We already got it in the gun already. We got the bullets in the gun, part 2, part 3 already. She can't wait to start writing type of part 2.
Yes, I'm ready. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so like I said, we got to put you in it. We got to put you in part 2 now.
All right, y'all heard that, right? I'm going to.
Yeah, right.
Okay, everyone heard that. I love it. So, how can they purchase this awesome book, and how can they find you all on social media?
Okay, well, you can go to Amazon and get it on Amazon, Ball in the First of a Trilogy, or you can see me around town anytime you see me. I got him in the back of the trunk like Master P. That's so. So I got start. I got waterband, wristband. So we also gonna start doing some more shirts, but we're trying to really concentrate on getting a book out there. But you can go to Amazon. It's available on Kindle, paperback. Ball in the First of a Trilogy. If you see me around town, anytime anybody see me, I'm gonna have a book. Mm-hmm. Anytime somebody see me, I'm gonna have a book. So yeah. So you can reach me on Twitter at Ballin 29574. You get me on Instagram, Willie Williams. You get me on Facebook, Willie C. Williams. So this bowling thing everywhere. I'm trying to get it everywhere. I'm trying to get it global so we could, so we put that smiley face. So we could be on the stage accepting awards and put Mullins on the map. So put everything. Try to do what we got to do for the little town of Mullins.
Yeah,
we on our way.
Definitely, you are well on your way with this awesome this awesome team, this awesome book. You got it. You got it, ladies and gentlemen. Willie C. Williams, along with Angelina Phillips. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll be right back. Next, we have Jesse Cruz with us. Don't you go away. Need a little motivation? Timothy Clifton is with us every week on Mondays to get your week started with a little motivation, all here on The Michael Finkley Show.
Hey everybody, my name is Arthur Vernon R. Matthews Jr. I just wrote a new book called Family Ties, and I also want to say a special shout out to one of the kids that I mentored and has got his own TV show on Roku, Michael Finkley, and this is 100th episode. So if you guys want to really hear about this book and see what's going on, check out Mike Finkley on The Finkley Show.
Hey everybody, this is Chris Waddy, and you're watching The Michael Finkley Show. You can find it on Mondays and Fridays on Roku TV, on the Greater Works Network, or anytime on YouTube.
And hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. Our next guest is a speaker. He is a storytelling coach, a best-selling author, and also a veteran. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Jesse Cruz. Jesse, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you, Michael. I greatly appreciate you taking the time to meet with me.
Oh, sir, no worries, no problems. I love this, and I am excited to chat with you. And so please tell me, as I was doing some research and as we were talking months ago when we first met, finding out that you were a storytelling coach. What is that exactly?
So a storytelling coach, part of my mission in life is that I believe everybody has an untold story inside of them that they've been dying to get out, they've been wanting to share, and they haven't had the courage to share it, or they don't have the confidence in their ability to deliver it, or they don't even believe that they have a story worth sharing. And my objective is to help people realize they have a valuable story to share with the world that will not only help them develop professionally, but also personally. So I help people craft that story in a way that is appealing and connects with their audience.
I love that. And so in helping others finding their story, does it also give you the strength to continue to tell yours?
Yeah, it only provides me with more opportunities to continue working on my story, whether that's written down or that's spoken, because I work with people who are authors and speakers. And so my objective is I want to help them create the best possible message. And as I'm helping them, it's also helping myself understand my story a little bit better, but it's also helping people not only grow in embracing their story, it's helping them to accept what's happened and to move forward from their trials.
Yeah, definitely. Especially in the time we live in now, we know it's very important to tell these type of stories because it's a form of healing. It's a form of releasing, and we need that. It's peace, right? And peace is something that we cannot buy. We can definitely not buy peace. And you tell us a lot about your story in your brand new publication, Losing Faith, Finding Hope. What do you want your readers to get out of this new publication?
What I want the readers to get from the story is that even on the worst moment of your life, the greatest loss you've ever suffered, the biggest challenge you've ever experienced, that you can still have hope. And the hope is in the healing. The hope is in the story. Although that thing that you went through was painful and it was traumatic, that if you take the time to embrace what's happened, choose to intentionally heal, you can make a difference in your life, your family's life, and everybody who hears your story.
Definitely. I love that. And in reading your book, you talk about, there was a section in your book where you talk about, God, where are you? And you go from that to learning about prayer. And I want to read something from your book. You said, I welcomed the prayers of others and I prayed more than ever before. I had to learn how to listen to what God was speaking into my life. When I prayed, I tried to remember prayers a two-way conversation. I need not to only talk to God, but give him my undivided attention and listen to what he wants to reveal to me. Sometimes his answers do not come as a whisper in my spirit, but from other people or circumstances that move my spirit into action. So were you praying before, or did you pray more intensely during this time with your family?
So I prayed before, but it wasn't as consistent. It wasn't as heartfelt. It wasn't as honest. So from that experience that I learned, I wanted to start being more intentional about how I pray, taking it very serious, and just understanding that God was there with me, even though I was going through a challenging time, that he's always there. And it was for the first time I was starting to acknowledge that he was with me always. And he became more real to me during my pain.
Yeah, I love that. And then you finish it off as well on page 110 in your final thoughts section. I love this when you said on page 111, one of the greatest blessings you can give the world is your story. Why is that?
Because you're the only person in human history who has your story. And even though we all have our own unique stories, all of our stories connect in some way. Once we're brave enough to share, we've all suffered loss. We've all suffered pain. We've all suffered a setback. And what people are really searching for is to know that they're not alone, to see somebody else who's gone through a similar circumstance and made it throughout the other side. That's why your story is so powerful, because you have the ability to inspire millions of people once you accept the fact that you have a great story to share.
Yeah, definitely. I love that. And in your deal with your daughter, Faith, what did you learn about yourself during this time?
Well, one of the most important things I learned about my relationship with God is that God is not circumstantial. You know, and whether my daughter lives or whether she dies, that doesn't change the realness of God. That doesn't change his love for me. It's part of life. Sometimes things happen. And just because something happened that didn't go my way doesn't mean that God doesn't love me still. You know, I look at it as I have children of my own. Before they were ever brought into this world, I knew they would have struggles. I knew they have challenges. I knew they'd have setbacks. But as their father, sometimes I allow them to go through some things they have to learn on their own, because I can't be there for every single thing all the time. I have to let them live their own lives. I can't control them. I can't force them. I have to let them be bold enough and brave enough to grow up on their own. And when those bad things happen, I'm still going to be there.
Yeah, definitely. Well said, well put. How can they purchase this awesome book, and how can they find you on social media as well?
So the best way to connect with me is on Facebook, and my name Jesse Cruz, or on Instagram, Jesse Cruz Speaks. I am also on Clubhouse, Jesse Cruz Speaks on there. I am on TikTok, Jesse Cruz Speaks 42. Also, for people who want to get the book, I like to send personalized copies. So for people who want to get a personalized copy, you could just message me on social media. You can email me at jesse@jessecruzspeaks.com. It's on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com. Just feel free to reach out, because this story is something that not just only I need, I believe the whole world needs to embrace their challenges and setbacks and be brave enough to move forward in the direction of their story.
I love it. And we do. Again, with the especially what's going on now, we definitely do in this time and in this hour. Thank you, Jesse, for being with us and telling your story.
My pleasure. Thank you so much, Michael.
You're very welcome. Back in a moment. Calling all Trio, Gear Up, JAG, and other college readiness organizations. Hello everybody, it's Finkley with the Finkley Experience. I am here to offer you information about our College Readiness Cohort Series. This College Readiness Series includes college applications, SAT, ACT prep, scholarships, financial aid, the mental mind state, HBCU versus PWI versus technical colleges, and so much more.
You know, this is helpful because it's actually like making me change my college plan.
Really? If interested, visit our website, thefinkleyexperience.com, or just email us at michael@thefinkleyexperience.com. We're looking forward to working with you.
What's up, everybody? This is Ryan Toby. You know me from Sister Act 2, Mr. Oh Happy Day, and the hit R&B group City High. I'm welcoming everybody to join and tune into the Michael Finkley Show on YouTube and also on the Greater Works Network on Roku TV. Don't forget to subscribe.
On the next Michael Finkley. With her books, cosmetics line, and motivational speaking, she has been sweeping the teen nations. Essence Moore is with us as she talks to us about how she got started and her future plans. Next Finkley, Monday. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. I hope that you enjoy this show when adding these different books to your repertoire. Jesse, Willie, thank you so much for being on and telling your stories in your words and through your experiences. Thank you so much. And I have both books. So read. They're awesome, y'all. They are awesome. So please, their information is in the description below. Please take heed to it and purchase. Support Black businesses. Promise you. It's a great thing. On Monday's show, y'all, we're coming back. I'm so excited. It's still about season 3. We're back in full force. And Monday's show, we have Miss Essence Moore. Like, you may remember her a few years ago when she burst on the scene as a designer, as an author, as a trendsetter. She has her own cosmetics line. And she did all of this by the time she was 14 years old. Can you believe it? 14 years old, and she's still almost at the age of 19, still making ways of bringing our youth together and expanding their horizon and their mind setting. So that's on Monday's show, y'all. Don't miss it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Michael Finkley Show. Ring that bell for notification. We'll send you an email saying, hey, new content's uploaded. Please listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And for up-to-date information about what we do here at The Michael Finkley Show, please visit our website at michaelfinkley.com. And if you have a Roku TV, please download the Greater Works Network on your Roku TV, and you can listen and watch us on that network as well as the show comes out or on demand. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one.